and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of bronxnet, the KittyRose lifestyle, or the program underwriters.
This is the movement. The movement.
I was going to have a lot, but
5 is not a lot?
I still want more.
Okay, do you why?
Because be fruitful and multiply. I love children. I love kids. I just don't like the nonsense that come with it.
Like what you mean? Well,
Like
first be mindful you don't have a mic on. So if you could, you don't have to scream.
Okay. I don't like the nonsense that come along with it.
What you mean
now,
nonsense?
The people that's not growing up, they still want to be reminded of the past or that BS or whatever. I'm like, yeah, if I grow up, you can grow up. Come on now. I was a shitty, I can say shitty?
Yes.
Okay. I was a shitty dude.
Were you? What do you mean by that?
I was shitty. I was,
mean, unfaithful,
I don't,
just not mature enough.
Hey, fellas, ain't no such thing as faithful. Faithful means like you don't hit her in the face or nothing like that. You don't beat on her or you don't have no woman spitting on food. You can have as many women as you can take care of. Coming from me. Have as many women as you can take care of. They all got their space. They all got their personal space or whatever. But at the
is that
end
a
of the
Muslim
day,
thing?
That's a human rights thing.
Is that a Muslim thing?
We are the only people that got into that American thing and got tricked into that polygamy thing. That it's like what do you say? Polygamy, like it's big of me. Like something I don't know how deep it goes.
Right.
But we turn off our natural stuff. Our natural feeling, our natural behavior, and it's not that I want to be running around being a hoe, whatever. It's that like a lot of girls interest me in different ways.
So
that's why
as those cultures or those traditions have been hidden, do you also realize that the same cultures of women having more than one partner have also been hidden? So do you agree that you as a man can handle as many or can have as many as you can handle? So me as a woman, you're one of my men. Is that okay?
No.
Why not?
Because
you play this position part in my life. Me and you share this child, and you play this role, and then I have him over here and him over here, the same way that you have her over there, because different men interest me in different ways, as you just said for a woman.
If you have how that guy put it, a key, a lock can be opened by any key is useless, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yes.
So that's what we look at as a woman as a key that can open many locks is useful, right? It's very useful. It can open many locks.
Okay.
But we look at, this is different. It is going to be no such thing as double standard. It is what it is. A woman to us, like,
to who?
To a man, but they ain't going to say it because a lot of men lost their balls. So
a
lot of men going to be like, no, I'm not going to say that. She's not going to like. No, you tell her what it is. Or you won't have to worry about sneaking behind her back.
Okay.
Lying to her and
so
everything
what
like
it
that.
Is?
It's like this. A woman to a man is perfection.
A woman to a man
is perfection. That's why we go to work. That's why we get fresh. That's why we go to war. It's to impress, to get the right woman. If Jay-Z was rich and he had an ugly woman, we'd be like, dude, you could have stayed in the projects.
So get the right woman. Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Not W-O-M-E-N.
There's more than one woman out there. There's more.
Okay, so again, there's no double standard. It is what it is. But again, if you can have different interests why again I can't have different interests? And if you're sharing yourself between all of these different women, then you're not always with me. So when you're not with me, why can't Frank take care of whatever's lacking?
Because Frank can get you pregnant, and it's like this.
But you could get Sonya pregnant.
Yeah,
well, matter of fact, you've already got Sonya pregnant.
That's me and Sonya business.
But you're also with me, my partner.
Yeah. So that's me and your time. You don't want to spend nobody wants to spend 100% time with somebody.
Okay, because we're going to go back and forth on this. So the real is, you have 5 kids. How many mothers are there?
I got 5 kids and 9 baby mamas. 9 baby mamas now. How you do that? I got 3 baby mothers.
3. Are they all friends? Do they all?
No. Yeah.
Why not? You're this
they're not
sophisticated.
They're not friends because this is how it happened. It went off. We all started off on the wrong foot. Now, see, as I get older, I'm learning this stuff now.
Okay, but starting off and now where you're at, like how old are your children? No, you don't have babies. You have young children, but
from
you don't
6 to 10.
Oh, you do have babies. Okay.
They're going to always be babies.
Right, but your oldest is 10? Oh, wow. Okay, so they are still pretty young. Okay, so how did you start off wrong?
Started off wrong by...
But you've always had a philosophy of sharing because you guys, I don't know what your home life was, right?
But
I know, but I'm just saying, you guys.
You share with my brothers.
No, but you guys grew up as Muslim, and the Muslim faith, men do have more than one wife.
Yeah.
Did your father have more than one wife?
No, he had none. I mean, we don't practice like traditional. A lot of that stuff's being broken down. So now when be like, oh, he's always cheating on me. This, that. Okay. I tell you like this. Once we started ignoring stuff, because I was unhappy being one woman. Like I could be with you. Like, yeah, I got your time. Me and you together. We good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure you're happy. Make sure you're smiling. But it's also I don't want to be like, where you going? What you doing?
Why
you looking at me? I'm like, no. I want to be free to do what I got to do.
That sounds like you don't want somebody checking on you.
First of all, I'm a grown ass man. You ain't checking on, period.
And she's a grown ass woman. So
she's a grown ass woman, but she's supposed to be protected.
Okay, so again, we're gonna argue back and forth on
this.
Because this is another like.
That's why I'll never get women like this because they think I'm too strong for them.
It's not about being too strong. Because logic actually comes down to the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So if something sounds logical, from a logical standpoint, I'm with it.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound logical when you express to me that there's no double standard, but it obviously is a double standard when you're able to do things because of a desire, not of survival. Even nature, but not of survival. You're coming saying you at different times of the season you might want something different, and one person is not going to be able to maintain that.
That's natural.
So, okay.
Why you think a lion has more than one? We the king of the jungle until y'all talking about. I seen this on Facebook. That's
right. Okay.
We the king of the jungle until we talk about how many wives we need or wives we want. See, a lot of you say wives.
No, I don't.
It doesn't say girlfriends. It say wives.
But you see, this is what we're losing. I don't think in the reality of the big swing, I have a problem with you having multiple wives or any man having multiple wives. What I think I'm having a problem with is why don't you give me that same liberties? Then you're giving to yourself.
Okay, now let me put it in. Let me get deep now. Let me get for real deep. You know why? Number one, women love harder than men. Number two, and it's different. They get stuck on you. A man love hard too, but women, she gets stuck on you once it's retarded. But at the end of the day, you don't want everybody in your house. You want everybody in your house.
No, everybody's not in your house. He's over there, she's over there.
No.
Okay.
You don't want everybody in your house.
But you in everybody else's house.
That's different.
All right, so moving on. Because there is no solution with this conversation. Because you're not coming with me with no logic and no facts. No,
I don't have no facts. I have this is what I feel. I might be looking like, he sounds stupid because he can't articulate what he's saying. But it's just that it's. I don't mean just man gonna sleep with every rotten trick.
No, I feel you. Okay. It's not about whoring. I get that. I'm not even saying that. I get that you're not saying, because you did just say not girlfriends, wives. So I get what you're coming from. You're not out here just trying to be here and there. All right, cool beans. Me and you, we together, we have a child. You know, I'm not trying to be out there either. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, when you with Susie, you know, I might want Ray to come over. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not even to handle anything of a sexual nature. The same way that maybe Susie is not handling anything for you on a sexual nature. Who knows how and why that relationship is what it is.
That's why you got your gay homeboys. You go hang out with them.
Okay, so
that's why.
Again, there's no resolvement here with that. So because I'm not even gonna talk about why the 3 baby mamas probably don't get along or
don't get along. It's like this. It's easy because you supposed to be with me and all that stuff right there. We all started off wrong. Nobody wasn't looking for it. Everybody looking for the wrong thing.
Okay.
Like, we got together like most people got together because everybody sees me with him. I might.
Okay, wait. Not everybody's at the same time. So
no. I'm just telling you different.
Okay.
One chick, the first one, I wanted to be with her, but she wasn't ready for it.
Okay.
She was
Is
like.
Is that the first of the 10? Okay, that's the 10-year-old. Okay.
She was like, she wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, that's why I said I don't like really young girls that's really not. I don't like young girls, period. They make me throw up, not because they ugly, they just, the hassle you got to go through. No need.
Okay.
If she ain't got to say you like, then get the hell out. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't dealing with that. Because it's like, their brain ain't ready. She doing stuff that I was doing as a little kid. You know, come on, that's cool. I ain't saying I'm smart and I'm the best dude, but when you meet somebody you want to take care of, they be like, oh, you too good for me.
Okay.
Say stupid shit like that. You too good for me, or you treat me too nice and shit.
I've heard that. Okay.
So then you want me to punch you? Like,
no, I've heard that.
Set you on fire? What the fuck you want? Like for real, like what you want? So I said, all right, cool. But I was stupid. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get her pregnant.
You said this, so you consciously.
A lot of dudes say, I'm gonna get this girl pregnant.
Oh wait, back up. You said a lot of dudes say that.
A lot of people do that. I'm sorry to tell the secrets. I ain't gonna tell all. I ain't Steve Harvey. I ain't telling y'all everything, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I do. You know? I ain't telling y'all. A lot of people do that. A lot of women get pregnant to keep the man.
Yes, but we're not talking about women. We talking about
a lot of men do that. Like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm a skate. So now once she's my baby mama, she's mine
I
forever.
never knew that though.
She's
at
mine
least
forever.
40-something years, I never heard a man say that. So go ahead. So you say. So you okay?
And let me tell women something that if you don't have nothing similar, no similar interest with your man, you shouldn't deal with him.
Amen.
If y'all don't have nothing similar, don't deal with him. Y'all don't like nothing at all, don't deal with each other. Don't pretend you like something just to keep him. He'll know that you're pretending. And this is a waste of his fucking time. Y'all think men don't sit around and think about y'all. We don't have to talk and tell y'all all the time. We think about y'all more than y'all think about us. We listen to y'all. We don't like talking to y'all, but we listen to y'all. They're like, this is some bullshit. You don't want to, like, when you start talking, we about to get into an argument. We say, let me change this and then we don't like fucking talking to y'all. We don't mind hearing y'all voice, hearing you talk. Okay, cool. Trust me, we heard every fucking thing you said. And if you said something about you needed something or you got something, trust me, he heard it while you watch TV. And like, you get out there, like, oh yeah, let me get this so I won't have to hear her fucking mouth. Or let me get this because she need this.
Okay.
Or that would be nice to get her.
Okay.
I know what she need. You don't got to remind a man that really is into you. You ain't got to remind a man. And you ain't got to talk to him all the time and have him answer your ass back. Leave him fuck alone. Say shit, he heard you. You heard me? No. Don't be questioning me again. No, I heard you. Fuck up, don't talk to me.
So she didn't like the things that you guys liked, so you find this out during the tours after.
After all that. And then, you know, with the kids involved, that's why I say you don't have kids with someone unless you plan on making them happy forever. Like, because when them kids get hurt, that hurts you. Because my daughter seen me hollering at another woman, she started crying. To this day, I be hurt. I told my daughter, I said, I would never hurt you, but she was hurt because she seen daddy talk to somebody else. It's not mama. And I said, I didn't know she was saying all that, but I don't, like, you know how the people do on TV, they got to talk to their kids and shit like that. Let me sit down, Joey. Like, that shit really true. I'm like, this shit really true. I got to really sit down and talk to her like that shit. Like, I don't want to ever hurt my kids, period. Now, I want to have a girl that I feel that kind of way about. Like, a woman that you're like, okay, cool. Fuck people act nowadays, y'all. You can't be evil and expect good to come to you.
Okay, so if you believe that, maybe could you think that there's something that came back to maybe the way that you treated and felt towards the...
Because I ain't treat none of them foul. Like,
okay.
I didn't slap on them. I ain't disrespect them like that. I said it was real. If you didn't like what I said, you had a choice to be like, okay, I'm not dealing with you. I ain't beat around the bush. Well, you have a choice. I hate when people act like, you're dead to me.
What if
bitch,
you come from a family with sisters, and you come from a
I don't
family
date my
where
sister.
you are very close to your mom? You came from a household
I don't
where
date
you
my
were
mom.
right there with your mom.
I don't date my mom.
But would you want a man to
I don't want my
them?
mama to have nobody else but daddy. That's all I'm saying. And daddy do whatever he want. That's their business.
So
I don't
you
think
feel
about
the same
that.
thing about your sister's husbands?
Yeah, my sister's grown. I don't say nothing about them. As long as you don't put their hands on them like that, you know what I mean? They do whatever they want to do.
Do you think coming from a big family is why you enjoy or want to have a big family?
Big family is coming from a big family is cool, but we ain't really that big. I was upset that my mama she had a miscarriage. She had two miscarriages between us, so it's been like 8 or 9.
Well, wait a minute. So how many is 4, 5,
It's 6
6
of
of us? Yeah, okay.
6.
Mm-hmm.
And I got brothers and sisters all over, so all together, the ones I grew up with was 6, but the ones I got now, I've been had them, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 3 more brothers. And
From where? From your father?
From my father.
Okay.
And two more sisters, I think.
Are y'all as close as you are with your 5 that you grew up with?
I grew up with, basically I went to go see him every, like when we get to like weekends and stuff, I go see them brothers and sisters. The ones I got now, they were from, years, like, but we still, we clicking now.
Okay.
Like, we like, okay, we family, we gonna be family then.
Okay.
So, she coming to the show tonight too.
Okay.
It's good. My other brother, he in Germany and stuff like that, so it's good. You know, it's good to know that you got blood out there, like blood. And it's not just because you come from a big family, it's like, that is our culture, our nature as people, period. We're like parrots. We need our family next to us or we'll go crazy. I don't care how much your family get on your nerves. You need that spirit of family, of love. I don't care how much it is. It don't feel it. You know what feels so good that you can be yourself in front of your family. You can walk around in your drawers. You know what I mean? They know your doodle stains. They know how you is. They know you. You don't have to lie up front, and they know when you're lying and telling the truth. So if someone tells something on you, lie when you don't have to even say nothing.
Okay, right.
I know he didn't do that. Not because he's my son. Because no, I know the stupid shit he does.
Okay.
I know he didn't do that. So that being around family, just to be around family, period. I want to have a big family. I want to make it big so I can have a nice big old crib, have everybody, family and friends, and start building a little neighborhood for us.
Is that why you moved down south?
I moved down south because there was no jobs in New York. Not really, like no real fucking jobs.
Okay.
You know, jobs in New York.
When did you move? When did you move and how old were you when you moved?
I left at 21.
Did you really?
21. I left at 21.
Wow.
And then
Did any of y'all ever serve any time or get in trouble like that?
I ain't served no time.
So how did y'all avoid that?
I avoided it by just didn't get caught. Just don't get caught. But anytime I was in jail, it's for some stupid shit like smoking weed or dumb shit like that.
Okay.
So there was no charges on you. Like you know how the cops harass you anyway. So it's you go to jail for anything.
So
go to jail for wearing a plaid hat. You go to jail for anything.
Are you 40 yet, or are you in your 40?
I'm 40 something.
No, you're not.
I'm 40 something.
Okay, you can't be more than 42.
Man, you the same age.
That's what I'm about to say. Okay, because I'm 42, so I was like, we can't be.
You're born in 74, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so at 42, what's one thing that you know now at 42? Just one that you know at 42 that you wish you knew at 20 when you left to go to North Carolina?
You have to go way, way back further there.
No, because the only reason why I picked 20 was because that's when you actually left what was well, even though it was hard, it was still comfort because you know New York. Whatever I could do, I still know New York. You moved to the rural South. North Carolina's not the rural South, but you moved to the South where your foundation is no longer. So that's why I chose 20. But, okay, 16, when y'all was in the park and had a gun in your face.
Oh, well, I wish I knew now. I wish I would have known that I could take a GED in 2 months and you out of school. I would have did that shit at 14.
I know, that's why.
What the fuck I waste my time for?
Okay.
What, they used to have schools that would teach you like stuff like carpentry, auto mechanic and stuff, but it's got to be special schools.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it be in all schools? That's life.
Right.
They teach you how
Western House does that.
There's a
I
few
know.
schools.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every school should
Right.
prepare you to be
Right.
self-sufficient, not prepare you to be a slave. Basically, they're not preparing you to do for yourself. They're preparing you to ask somebody to, can I grow with you? Instead of you being the mechanic, you being the plumber, you being an electrician. They don't do that no more. Now it's costing you, or it's a long process to get it done. It's all type of nonsense. So now they're making you more and more dependent. Like now I'm starting to memorize people's fucking phone numbers again.
Okay.
I don't program my shit. I type your fucking number in there.
Okay. Why?
So bring your brain back. Bring your power back. People think that we're just regular. You're mystical. We're more than just humans. People are like, I don't know what the word fucking human means. I don't know what all this shit means. This is their language. So now when I talk to you like this, don't say, well, he's speaking proper, he's speaking slang. I'm speaking slang because I don't know my true language. I don't want to speak properly your fucking shit. That's why I'm feeling the same way I'm feeling now. Because I'm speaking the wrong tones. Speaking the wrong words. They using slang.
Right.
But when you use all them stupid words, that so-called big words, that mean little things, you're trying to confuse me. You're trying to talk over me. It's basically you're trying to speak Spanish in front of me. Mm-hmm. So I don't catch on to the bullshit you're doing. And those who compromise themselves and try to master their game and try to do what they do, usually lose who they are. Mm-hmm. And forget who they are. So they want to look at us differently, like, get it. Like, dude,
Right.
you know what they
Right.
think of you. You cannot hide. I don't care who you are. You cannot hide. Embrace what you are. Love who you are. And learn who you are. Why when we talk that shit, everybody else be like, oh, get out of here with that black power shit. But they do it 24/7 all year round. We celebrating days of people that we learning murdered us. That we know that it's not a question.
No.
Everybody say it. And
Right.
we celebrate holidays, cookouts. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes, baby. I can't wait to look on this day. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to the club. Nah. But when we start learning about ourselves, we become dangerous. If I had a great following, I probably would have been poisoned or dead or something like that, or been demonized. I don't trust nothing out there like that, and I'm trying to get back to eating proper. I just got finished eating an egg and cheese sandwich. I ain't gonna lie. Just got finished eating some bread and toast and all that stuff, and my body felt funny. It always feels like, this is wrong. So I'm trying to go back to eating stuff that doesn't have a mother and father. Especially if I see the way they prepare it. I hit people with one fact every time I tell you about the meat. I say, how many times do you go to the store right now and get a hamburger? You can do that shit all day long. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right or wrong. All day long, you go back and forth to the store, get a hamburger, get a hamburger, get a hamburger. How many cows are born? And how fast do they mature? Do the math.
I don't know.
How many people on this earth?
Maybe more.
More than the cows, more than the farms. We got more tobacco farms than we have regular farms.
Okay.
You go all in North Carolina, it's tobacco farms and
Really?
cotton fields.
Okay.
I was like, okay, so where's the food coming from? Where's the food? How's there a chicken born every 6 seconds? That chicken's a full-grown chicken. He's 3 hours old.
I was like, what? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
See, you catching on. So now, I just put that in people's heads so they can think like, you know what? Because this generation is a lot of thinkers now.
Right.
These young dudes, they quick to put stuff on social media. They quick to think about stuff and question a lot of things. So I just put that in their head so they can be like, okay, I'm going to make a move on that.
Okay.
Because if we don't say nothing, they're going to be like, we got to stop cutting off our generation ties. Like, we got to start talking to the old people again. We got to start talking to young people. Like, I ain't talking to him. He no. Once you do that, you become his enemy. You're no good to him. If you're an old person that doesn't talk to young people, what the fuck are you here for? How you going to make your future better if you don't tell him, look, I went through that door.
I'm always annoyed when I said, because that's part of the problem. Because you're not talking to them.
Mm-hmm. Let them release what's going on in them. Let them talk. Let them tell you. Share stuff with them. Let them get some knowledge from you. Because that's what I say. That goes back to the big family. You got someone to talk to.
Okay.
You have some of these kids have no one to talk to them without being stupid or silly.
Right.
And then or somebody taking it too serious or personal. Like they don't have no one to talk to. If you just sit and just listen to them, let them talk. Let them do all the talking. They'll feel a whole lot better. People call me Mr. Aki. That feels so good. That shit feel good. Mr. Akira. I did that shit, but quick. I'll beat your kid. I will do anything. I'll stop the kids from anything. She's like, you can't be telling them kids this. You can't. I said, yes. If I'm the fucking adult sitting here and he's doing something wrong,
Right.
I'm supposed to stop him so I don't have to be here about talking about I seen it.
Right.
Fuck this video camera. I filmed it. What the fuck is that shit for? You go over there and you interact with that kid. Look, this is not what you do. Don't be jumping on them dirty ass mattresses. Came from that dirty ass girl house. You gonna go in there, bed bugs. Your mom gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Real shit. Right.
So I tell them because I want someone to tell my kids.
There you go.
At the end of the day, that's the shit that it's come right back around to.
And I do. I feel like that's the one of the things that I appreciate and about where we grew up. And that's why I always look for areas or communities. Like, I'm so community oriented because I saw the value that was in my life. I saw the value that was in my life, whether for those that had their parents or didn't have their parents, the sense of community. Because it's interesting how you know someone as a teenager, but because of how intertwined our childhood was, when you meet, you can reconnect with them at 40, you know what I'm saying, and feel like nothing. And even though you don't, like, when talking to you today, it's like, okay, well, I know I keep, but no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time we actually really physically sat seen each other, converse outside the phone or, you know, a picture here and there was, what, 13, 14, 15 years old. So how did comedy come into play? Because we're getting ready to come to an end, because this seems like it'd be a part two to this, because you got real deep for a minute and, you know, school some folks. You got on a pupil for a second, like, what the hell? Okay, but how does laughter play a part?
It's also shit. You ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got no money in your pocket. You might as well crack jokes. You know what I mean? And plus, I love to laugh all the time.
Okay.
I love to laugh all the time. It shouldn't be a serious time. You ain't never take nothing serious. I do take it serious when it's time to get serious. But I think you could laugh every single minute of your life. I think you could have a good time every single minute of your life.
Amen.
Unless you get shot or something, or something blow up, okay, and after that, I'm going to make a joke about it. There's plenty of times I've been in an accident or something, I just done made a joke while I'm in the accident or while I'm getting robbed. I'm like, this don't make no sense. I'm like, you're disrespecting the game. You can laugh even when you're getting stabbed. Might sound crazy, but, you know, if you sit there, because a lot of people choose to be sad every fucking second. My brain, like most men's brain, work for a solution. We don't work for nothing else but for a solution. If you say something, hey, this is my feet hurt, we like, okay, what's wrong with your foot? This, that, okay, we're going to do that.
That's true.
We look for a solution so we don't hear that bullshit no more. But then we like to sit around and talk bullshit about it. We like to talk bullshit, like to crack jokes, like to talk shit about each other. Yeah, that's what we do. But if you got a problem, we like to fix it so we can talk about it.
Do you think you're able to maybe talk about problems through comedy?
I don't have no problems. So I don't have no
problems.
problems.
Okay.
I don't have no problems.
Okay.
It's just I can talk about anything, but it's the fact that can anybody handle it?
Right.
Because a lot of nowadays everything's being censored to where you can't. It's just like those things we read about where you can't say certain things or you'll get fried or killed or crucified and all that stuff. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to say what I want to say, but I'm going to make sure it's tasteful and it's funny. If it's not funny, it's a waste of time.
Okay.
It's a waste of time. Why do that? So I would like to incorporate comedy in everything. Like, we can laugh at anything. Laugh about anything. So I don't want to get too deep because people don't know this side of me.
Okay.
They think basketball IQ or they think, joking IQ. When they see this side, they're like, oh, okay, I didn't know he was like that.
He's an intellectual.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know that side of me. That's only when you need to know that side of me.
Okay.
That's when you get it. But hey, it's always a great time to laugh. It's always a great time to laugh. Plus, the ladies love it.
Yeah.
Ladies
they
love
say,
it.
keep us laughing. Keep us smiling.
This is the movement. The movement.